Good morning, and welcome to the Pollard Middle School closing ceremony. As your principal, I am honored to address you this morning, even briefly, as the unique Pollard class of 2020. At this time, I would like to take a minute to welcome, recognize, and thank your family and friends, our exceptional faculty and staff, Ms. Bonamolo, your very dedicated, caring, and hardworking assistant principal, Ms. Negosian, your grade level secretary, who took very good care of you day in and day out, and so many others who have contributed to your middle school completion. Every year, I struggle to find just those perfect words, just that right message to send to each of you as you leave the halls, or in our case, the Zooms of Pollard, and embrace your future as high school students. And then I realized there may not be one right message or one perfect send-off, and that this is the message that I should be sharing with you today. There is no right way to send you off without a final handshake, without a few hugs, without our traditional end-of-year events, or even our yearbook signings. And so, I want to start by sharing something I have come to learn over the years. And it is this: being right is not that important. It is definitely not as important as being authentic, being kind, or being compassionate towards others. I've learned that being right often finds us in a place of taking sides, of proving our sides, of dividing us into sides. So today, as I struggle to find just that right message to send you off, with that right balance of hope and caution, or just those right words to share and inspire you, I want you to know that a celebration today is well-deserved, perfect or right or not, and that today is our way to honor each and every one of you and all that you've accomplished. For you're leaving middle school now behind, and you too do not always need to have the right answer or just the perfect message. Rather, again, I encourage you to be honest, be vulnerable, be kind, and to genuinely connect with others in times of grief and in times of celebration. As I reflect on our 2 years together here at Pollard, I'm so incredibly proud. I'm proud of each of you. I'm proud of all of our teachers and the Needham community, and I am proud to have served as your principal. The last few months have proven that although this alteration in your learning experience has not been completely smooth or perfect for all of you, you've adjusted with grace, with positivity, and with strength. As a group, you've adapted, you've persevered, and you've been very, very successful. And although you feel that you might not be ready for the next stages, and that in some way you've even lost out, I'll share with you what I told my own children at home. You've also actually gained. You've gained very special time with your family. You've gained nightly dinners or nightly walks and talks. You've gained maybe a newly established love of board games or puzzles, or time to finally read those books or sleep in. You've gained some funny times and memories in your virtual worlds with your teachers and with Ms. Bonamolo and with me, meeting their children and our children, little or furry. And you've even gained the ability to adapt and face serious situations with courage, empathy, and grace. Each of you exemplified the difference between a good day and a bad day with simply your attitude. You didn't give in. You did not give up on us, the adults, or on yourselves. You actually did more with less. As independent, curious, and confident learners, you have shown all of the adults that although we have some things maybe to be worried about in our world, we also have something to be incredibly proud of and be inspired by, and that's each and every one of you. Your perseverance was palpable and contagious. You made us want to be better for you and strive for our own personal growth. As our future leaders, you are ready to open doors that we may not have quite been ready to do. You are less patient than we, and that is a good thing. For I'm confident that you, our future, will not simply strive to be right, but will be brave enough not to be. My hope is that you'll go out into this world and make it a far better place. That you won't be overly confident or always try to be right or always try to make everything perfect, but that you'll be brave enough to go out in the world and do your best. Continue your education. Listen to others. Be curious and constantly strive forward. What I hope is that you'll do all of this work together. As Buddha espoused, it is better to be kind than to be right. We do not need an intelligent mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. I will miss each and every one of you. I'll miss the laughter and the tears that we've shared during our time here at Pollard. I'm honored to have served as your principal. Welcome now to your closing ceremony.
Good morning, students, faculty, families, and friends. I'm honored to celebrate the Pollard class of 2020 and the Needham High School class of 2024. I thought I would record in the courtyard of Pollard where your journey began. Despite it being a strange end to the year, it has been a pleasure spending both years with all of you, and one that I have enjoyed thoroughly. I've been able to witness your growth and maturity. Let's be honest. When I left for the summer after 7th grade, I was really nervous about taking all of you to Washington, D.C. Wow, let me tell you, the largest growth that I've seen in students from a school year. What a surprise and relief when we returned in the fall. The days of throwing food in the cafeteria or arguing about cleaning have been replaced with young adults conversing with their friends and cleaning prior to even being asked. Gone are the days of running and touching in the hallways to walking down the hall in a calm manner. You have matured, grown, and are ready to move to high school. Since I've had the privilege of working with you over the past 2 years, I thought I would share a few statistics with you. Yes, you can never get rid of that math teacher in me. It's an important subject. We spent approximately 2,340 hours together, although 480 of those have been virtually. We've completed approximately 2,400 community service hours collectively, and most importantly, 97% of you now know that I'm just using my indoor voice when last year you thought I was yelling. That'll never change. So let's reflect on our 2 years together and celebrate your accomplishments. In 7th grade, I shared a Prince EA video titled, "Everybody Dies, but Not Everybody Lives." We discussed the meaning behind this video. You have one life to live, and you need to live out the dream you have inside. I encourage you to challenge yourself to stand up for what you believe and not to be complacent with the routine or the norm. Live out your dreams. Have courage to live your life as you are. Sometimes this work is hard to do, and yes, you might fail a few times, but you need to push through and make sure you stay true to yourself. Entering high school is a chance for you to make a brand new beginning and live out your dream. This year, during our opening day assembly, I discussed the value of kindness, and I challenged each and every one of you to do something kind for someone else throughout the school year. These kind acts could be as simple as holding the door for someone or just saying hello. Or they could be as complicated as helping a classmate study or loaning a peer money to buy a cookie at lunch. Either way, these acts, each one, have a significant impact on a person's day. I must admit, I saw more students helping their classmates when they dropped their materials in the hallway or needed something, and this made me smile. I'm sure it made all of us happier. The definition of kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. These 3 characteristics have everything to do with your character and how you would like to be known. I'd like to borrow a line from a prominent basketball player and coach, John Wooden. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation. Your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. I challenge all of you to be honest with yourself as you move on to this next phase in your life. Say hello, hold the door, smile. It can all make a difference. I must say, I will miss you, all of you, and all of the laughs we have shared. I have enjoyed getting to know each of you and know you will go on to do great things. Congratulations. Use the kindness you have developed at Pollard and the dreams inside you to launch you to great success at high school and beyond. You're ready. Go get them. Hope to see you this afternoon.
Cluster teachers wanted to take a quick minute to say congratulations.
And although this year didn't end the way any of us wanted, we're sure to remember this class for being
fun,
kind, thoughtful, and most of all, resilient.
We know you're going to be awesome high schoolers, whether it's here or elsewhere. and we look forward to you coming to say hello when the world allows for such things.
Until then, know we miss you, believe in you, and know that you are ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. Have a good summer.
Hi, my name is Alex Jean Pollard, and I'm from Cluster 4. Thank you to all of my teachers this year and previous years. Special thanks to Mr. Blake, Mrs. Welburn, and Miss O'Neill, who helped give me techniques to be able to write the speech and edit it. Thank you to the staff who were amazing the entire year, and thank you to the students for making this year special and taking time out of your day to listen. I'll be quick, I promise. During this quarantine, I've heard this phrase tossed around a lot, that we're all in the same boat. After thinking about it for a while and really putting some thought into it, we really aren't. We've all been caught in the same storm. Now, whether your boat is smooth sailing and has been able to navigate these tough times well, or your boat is taking on water, or somewhere in between is a different story. Your parents could be nurses or doctors, your family might be personally affected by COVID-19, or maybe you're just really sick and tired of seeing your stupid sibling's face for 3 months. But regardless of how your boat is faring against something that simply hasn't happened ever, the situation will change. The storm will ease up. The hurt of missing things like an 8th grade graduation and not seeing people for a few months will be a blip not too far down the road. Same as not getting to say a formal goodbye to teachers or missing a certain activity. These are the waves your boat must endure to navigate the storm. The world has been turned upside down, but it's only momentarily. In a few weeks, sit-down restaurants are set to open up along with retail stores. Just because you missed the physical graduation doesn't take away the fact that you graduated from 8th grade. The skies are beginning to clear over your boat, and soon it will be sitting in your high school homeroom. Yeah, high school. We're going off to high school next year, as scary as it may seem. But here's the thing. You earned it. Even though you can't see the rewards of your hard work, it will pay off. My dad likes to tell me that the amount of effort I put into life will determine my payoff. Who knows what the form of the payoff is, but if you put in the effort, the reward will come one way or another. Even if you don't make the team or don't qualify for a class, you still have the skills that you've been practicing and the discipline to work at something. So if you've been working hard at anything, whether it be doing extra work for a school subject you may like, or putting in hours to a sport or a workout, the reward is on its way. If you sail your boat to the best of your ability, you'll be rewarded for it. To circle back to where I started, to say we're all in the same boat doesn't quite fit the scenario that we're in. Everyone has a different experience that they're going through. In one way or another, high school starts in 3 months. Whether that 3 months is forever or not nearly long enough is up to you. And whatever you're working towards or just making time for, keep going. The payoff will make it seem all very worth it. And you'll be back to smooth sailing. However, if you see another boat beginning to sink, don't be afraid to toss a life preserver however you can. In tough times like these, anything can help. As middle school comes to a close, congratulations on finishing middle school. But before you or other people rush you to the concept of high school, soak it in for a moment. Celebrate yourself, however you want to do it. Take some time to slow down and remember what you did the past 2 years of your life.
Here to present the 3rd annual Tom Goldman Memorial Scholarship in honor of our father, who was a teacher here at Pollard for several years. The scholarship will be awarded to a student from each cluster who has exhibited the following traits throughout his or her time at Pollard. Compassion. Cares for and shows empathy towards fellow students. Willing to help a classmate, teacher, or family member without thought of reward or recognition from others. Affability. Kindness and happiness are infectious and important to creating a positive environment for all. Laughter. Someone that makes everyone laugh. This award goes to someone who is known for bringing joy to his or her community.
Because our father loved to travel,
Our family will be donating in the recipient's name money to go towards helping students who need financial help to attend any Pollard trips. We miss our father tremendously, and we hope that this award will remind people of the impact he had on the world, as well as helping students learn and grow throughout their time at Pollard. The award recipient for Cluster 4 is Jillian Flukiger Gutierrez. Congratulations, Jillian, and thanks for embodying our father's spirit.